Capricorn, let's start with your reading. Today, we are going to look into the energies around you at the moment, and then we will take a look into the events coming up for you in the next few months. Let's now start with your main energy. Okay, your first message today is the answers you need are coming. You are about to approach a turning point in a situation that it's going to change, is going to transform, but not as you think it is. There is something that you need to look into, something that will actually be triggered by you potentially, and something that will unblock a situation that has been slowing you down perhaps for too long. We know that knowledge and awareness are truly like money, something you need to have in order to get from one place to the other. And now we see with this card that clarity is coming your way, bringing also a transformation, which perhaps you have been hoping for, waiting for, and that can change the current outcome you find yourself in. So let's see what this message is about. Let's do our 3 shuffles and let's begin with your reading. All right. Well, what we see, first of all, is you, Capricorn, asking the question. With the Hermit, we see that you are analyzing a situation that might be represented by this 5 of Cups over here. There is something or someone you are thinking about right now. Potentially a situation in which you find yourself confused at times, to say the least, not knowing what move to make, what to say, what to do, often making you second guess everything. And right now, you are really looking for some clarity so that you can figure out what to do next. Now, the reason why the Hermit comes up, it's because someone is not giving you the answers you need. And then you're forced to look within in order to give yourself some clarity. Now, you are an earth sign, but you do have a fish tail, which means that you are in touch with your water element, which means that you have very good intuition and you can read into energies and situations without the help of written words or spoken words. Yet, there is still something that you cannot answer yourself. And right now, you might be wondering, should I stay or should I leave? Should I keep waiting for things to improve, for this person to reach out perhaps? Or is it time for me to truly walk away and just forget about this? Now, for us Capricorns, is very painful to be stuck in a limbo. We would rather know that something is not going to happen than to be stuck into a position where something might come in or might not come in. We want to have everything figured out, everything sorted out, but sometimes we don't realize that taking a break from the situation can be actually very beneficial. We might feel as if in order to move forward, we need to keep thinking about it and find the answers soon. But sometimes we don't realize that we are spinning in circles and we need to just slow down adjust our trajectory, and then move forward. Maybe slower, yes, but at least moving forward. Now, with this Four of Cups coming up, I see two important things. First one is that for some of you, the more you think about it, the more you realize that you already have an answer. The fact that someone is keeping you in a limbo like this, it's a statement in itself, isn't it? Deciding to not do anything right now, it's a decision. It's an action as well. And some of you are starting to realize that. Maybe you have already received your answer, but you just might be hoping that you're wrong about it by giving this person or the situation the benefit of the doubt. But you should know that you deserve someone who makes it obvious that they care about you. Do never settle for breadcrumbs or for maybe love. I don't know if that's a term, but I actually like it. If you think that that's all you can afford, then by all means, go ahead. But you're lying to yourself because you deserve much better. You need to realize when you are keeping yourself stuck in the limbo. Yes, someone might have placed you there, but it's time for you to perhaps find a way out. It's your choice. But the second thing that I see with this Four of Cups is you deciding to block this out for now and just focus on yourself. Nine of Pentacles. Right here, you are officially going to take a break from this, realizing that there is just so much you can do and that there is just so much you should do, you know? You don't need to beg for answers. You don't need to compete for attention. Honestly, it's someone else's turn right now. And if it's not going to happen, then so be it. You're going to quickly feel much better after this. You realize that all you were truly afraid of was the state change. Just like when it's hot out at the beach, you want to get into the ocean, you know you're going to feel so much better. But those few initial seconds of adjusting to the new temperature feel so painful. But they quickly pass, and what you're left with is a new state in which you feel so much better. And look, this is not only going to work better for you, but also it's going to create movement into the situation after all, given what's coming next. The Chariot. Look who wants to talk now. There is movement coming towards you. There is someone who wants to interact, talk, exchange something with you. Page of Pentacles, messages. And let me tell you, this is actually the best time for this to happen. Meanwhile, when you detached from it, that time away from this energy helped you putting things in context. Sometimes we get lost in what we really want. Also us, Capricorns. It's rare, it's definitely rare, but it happens. And when it does, sometimes we tend to compromise. We tend to negotiate our own requirements and needs. But this time apart has really showed you that this is a nice to have. It's not a must have. It's something or someone who could definitely bring some added happiness to your life. Someone who could highlight the words of a book that you and only you are writing. And right here, you are really understanding that you don't need anyone else for your stability and for your happiness. Now, I see with this Queen of Pentacles that when this person comes in to talk with the Page of Pentacles, which is a lower energy than the Queen, you'll surprise yourself with the things you'll say. If before perhaps you have been at times out of your element, saying things or doing things that eventually you regretted, now instead you're calm, you're composed, not acting from a place of urge anymore. You now understand that when loving someone already feels like loving you less, then it's time to adjust your aim. And this person, I believe, from what I see at least so far, is probably going to go crazy about it. Because now the tables have turned and they are the ones needing to put in the work in order to not let this fall apart. So, as you see, there is a transformation that, as usual, has to start from within you in order to propagate all around you. We see a major step forward, but we can't yet see the overall direction and destination of this potential comeback. Let's look into the energy that this person brings to you now, and let's see how this connection might be bound to evolve in the next few months. Let's see what the universe has in store for you now that you have adjusted your aim, and let's start clarifying all the messages. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Capricorn, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free, personal, 30-minute live reading. We will talk face-to-face on webcam, of course. Be prepared for that as well. I send out emails to confirm every Monday morning. Make sure, please, to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Capricorn. The bridging energy taking us from this current events to the upcoming energy is the Empress. See what happens when you put yourself first. See what happens when you fall in love with the person in the mirror before falling in love with anyone else. This is important because by you doing this first, you are going to trigger a whole bunch of events that are going to support that feeling that you have already within you. When you see yourself beautiful and worthy of more, then the universe will respond with energies, people, messages, and events that will support that belief that now you really have and that now you really stand by. Because often, we also see the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles, that rebirth. We got something beautiful coming your way, and we will get to it in a second. What was I saying? What I was saying here is that you need to really stand by it. You really need to believe it, because sometimes we say, oh yes, of course, I love myself, I care about myself, I want me to be happy first, but then our actions did not really reflect that belief. Now something has changed, and for some reason is really attracting something new towards you. Is it gonna be with the same person, or is it going to be with someone new? We will see. Overall, this is a turning point and a moment in your life where you realize that everything is an answer. Everything that happens or doesn't happen, it's giving you insights of what the situation is about. Do you really need to wait for the person to say, I care, but I'm not wanting to make the effort? Well, that's already something that you see and something that you can act on. Now, it doesn't mean that the actual connection is going to end, but definitely the current cycle is going to end. Whatever that was, a cycle in which you were not happy, finally making room for something that it's going to be quite different. So let's see, first of all, what this Chariot energy is bringing to you in the near future, what's coming towards you full speed, and then we will see how it's actually going to shape up the next few months ahead for you. Wow, I get so excited for you. I get so excited for this message because right here we see a brand new cycle from beginning to end as well. And whoever is coming in now, it's not playing games. What we see right away is this Ace of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles. keep in mind that when we start seeing all of these pentacles, we see an energy.